Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray escaping the pressure right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's got room. The 20. 10. 5. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Cardinals' 10-yard line.
Once again with Sanders. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's got it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And the Cardinals' 1st down.
Now a draw play with Drake. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st down, Arizona.
1st down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play.
It's 2nd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, here's Murray. His throw incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll make it third down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to run. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Murray now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught right side by Daniels. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Murray. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Escaping. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now 3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On first down, Wentz. Flush to his right. He'll run it, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
5 yards remain on second down. Now Wentz. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
First down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Barnett, his second sack of the night. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, Drake. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. From the gun, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. Derek Barnett bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
4th down.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan, How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll try the left side. It's Sanders. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Another run here with Sanders. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go again with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
It's Clement back to the running game. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Clement. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go. This one, surprisingly, still scoreless. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? And the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now on first down, break again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On first down, Drake. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
back to throw.
At the 21.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Duke Riley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Pickup. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Come on, guys, let's go!
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, game is over at that point.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time, maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's fourth down.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth. And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. They'll run on first down. It's Drake, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Eight yards to go on second down. They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. From the gun on third down, Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Go. 120.
On second and 12, Wentz. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Still tied. Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And this has no chance.
No good.
It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and we will play on here in overtime. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is, will that chance ever come?
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Murray going to throw. It's complete to Drake. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
26 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
On 1st down, it's Drake. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 43-yard
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shit.
And he's into the clear.
Don't worry about
And
it.
he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.